What's going on? Y'all come on in here, hit the like button for me, share for me. We lit. What's good with you, man? Y'all come on. Morning breath show. Midday breath. Yeah. Afternoon breath. What's good? What's going on, me? What's going on, Bostic? Me, JR. We were talking the other day about scratching and take a bath. About Floyd Mayweather. Got a video somewhere, Floyd Mayweather saying that exactly what I was saying, that the biggest bag is with the Logan Paul, fighting Logan Paul. He says 9 digits. I'll find that video for you somewhere. He says 9 digits though. He can't get that fighting another boxer. He said it out of his own mouth. Let's see if I have that video. And when he said it, I thought about you. Ain't that a smack? See if I can find that somewhere. Oh, you saw it? All right. Okay, cool. You synced it out. You already synced it already. All right, man. Y'all come on off of here, man. Just finished shooting the Caneville show. Long day today, bro. Got a lot going on. Then speaking of Mayweather, got the Mayweather press conference today for the fight. Got some stuff going on with the Jackson State family. Yeah, a lot going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot going on. Got some crunchy munch. What's that? So yeah, man, Floyd Mayweather fight Logan Paul said he gets 9 figures for the mean fight. 9 figures. Crazy loot. Big money. You don't believe him? You don't believe him? Bro, listen. I understand what Floyd doing is unprecedented. But I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just weird to me that when we start, sometimes when our people start taking control of their life, their business, handling their business, creating lanes, we're so not used to that. We're so not used to that it always seems foreign to us. Like it's always met with some type of, hey, what do you think he's doing? Why he just can't keep fighting and get knocked out and go off into the sunset and we talk trash about him and laugh at him like everybody else? It's almost like sometimes we want people to stick to the script. And the script was not invented for us, bro. What's going on with the portal? We shot a Caneville show today, bro. May put it out today. I'm not sure. Haven't heard anything yet. We did a segment today. Basically talking about who's missing, like who wasn't around during spring, like who didn't we get to see any of, like who was AWOL basically. yeah, that's the word. Who was AWOL during spring? We did a show like that today. The wide receiver from Notre Dame. Okay, so I heard that the wide receiver that left Ohio State looked into coming to Miami. Nothing on the one from Notre Dame yet. Nothing on the one from Notre Dame yet. But we kind of tight on numbers now. We were talking about, me and X were talking about the numbers today. We kind of tight. I don't know. We kind of tight on numbers now. So I don't know if we're going to use it on the wide receiver. All right. Oh, country money gone, though. We kind of tight on numbers. Y'all sure y'all want to use it on the wide receiver, though? You feel me? We got a real linebacker issue. It's like us having a roach issue and we trying to kill ants. It's more that I didn't see him make the much fighting a mean fighter. It's more that I didn't see him make the much fighting a mean fighter. If he does well and proves me wrong, that's cool. Because you know what, me, JR, I think the part that you're missing is let me explain. It's almost like Logan Paul and whatever, Logan Paul and the other Paul, those guys are so large in their respective space, right? There isn't a guy that large in boxing. So when they bring their bag, when they get their following, their traffic, they pick it up, and then that meets with the Floyd Mayweather traffic and following and everybody that will want to watch. When that meets together, it creates a bigger level of traffic, more traffic. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Dad Franklin, I'm gonna look into that for you. We're supposed to be going to Seminar Monday, but now that you brought that up, Dad Franklin trying to get released. I'm going to look into that for you. See if we can get an answer. I had a conversation with his coach. And his coach was basically saying that he was trying to get that used to or in the mindset of, hey, when you get on campus, bro, like go hard. Yeah, but you may not play right away. Like you may not play right away. It's okay. It's okay. I think sometimes these kids, think about it, bro. If you was a star at 7U, 8U, 9U, 10U, you the star. 11U, they can't do nothing without you. 12U, you the man. 13U, you may have a little more help. But if you've been the star of the team your whole life, it's not the fact that they're selfish, but it's just the fact that when somebody say, hey, Cam is better than you, Rooster better than you, we may see if we can get you a carry or two in the game, and you've been the man your whole entire life, it's a hard pill for these kids to swallow, bro, a lot of times. So I say that to say I had a conversation with this coach, and this coach was saying he's trying to get him to understand, because I think sometimes, because I think sometimes the kids don't play it out. They don't play it out in their head, right, before they get there, and when they hit them like a ton of bricks. So me, JR, I say get the money, but I'm gonna find something out about that for you. I get the money play. I just look at the pay-per-view numbers, and it doesn't add up. He's saying what he can possibly make. I think it would be easy for me to explain by talking. Okay, I got what you said. I get you. They swallow this pill at Bama. However, I'm aware we're not them. Bruh, it's no different than it's no different than it's no different than it's just how life is. Like you could have a guy, got a girl, taking care of her, paying everything. She ain't gotta work. She at home, just grown up, won't even get a man sex. But she got a side dude that just got hired. He just brought a car. He don't do nothing for her. And she give it up to him in the parking lot every Wednesday. That's just how, bruh, that's how life is. You understand? Yes, they swallow that pill at Bama, but Bama have story after story of Mac Jones waiting 3 years to play, get in 4th year, ball out, first round draft pick. Kentucky basketball team. I always wondered why would all those top players go to the same school and then the playing time is sparing, you know what I'm saying, and not get that much playing time. And I once heard Rick Pitino talking about how do they sell the kids on coming, playing less. Basically, it's a pitch something like, listen, the NBA looks at your production when you're on the court. It doesn't matter. Hey, Thad Franklin is still a Kane, bro. He's not trying to get out. So the question you had about Thad Franklin still 100% in. He's not trying to get out of his contract as of today, as of right now. All right, so pass that word. Thad Franklin still a Kane. He all in as of right now. But what Rick Pitino was pitching the parents on was, listen, the way the NBA evaluate players is if you was on the court for 5 minutes, they try to see how efficient and how productive you was in that 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. You don't have to play the whole game. You have to be the starter and get a bunch of minutes. Basically, when you're on the court, they measure your production. So come here. We're not going to run you in the ground. And when you get in the game, basically produce. And that's how Kentucky was selling these kids and getting all these big name kids, all the top recruits on one team. Alabama just has numerous story after story of no different than Miami when it was in its prime, and Miami had depth. Same thing, no different. You create a culture of winning, and people want to be a part of it. Same thing. I can give you women, boyfriend, girlfriend analogies all day long. It's the same thing. They create a culture of winning. People want to be a part of it. if they want to start right away, go to HBCU. Yeah. But so it was said that no HBCU kids were drafted, right? Dion came out, said it's gonna change. Y'all fired up. Dion was down here yesterday at the press conference for the Orange Blossom Classic game. Dion was all fired up, all pissed off. I don't know if COVID had anything to do with no HBCU kids being drafted. But also, sometimes, sometimes, sometimes the system flexes its muscle and reminds us that, hey, sit down, now, Nagel. Sit down. Y'all don't run this. We run this. You got all Dion running to your HBCUIs and running around, and he don't call his homeboy Eddie George, and Eddie George been talking to Marshall Faulk. If we don't want to draft you, we don't got to draft you. You don't believe it? Why this? No, I'm at home. And yeah, so it could have been COVID, you know what I'm saying? Or it could have been just them saying, you start running to your HBCUs, you're going to start running to your HBCUs. Just understand you still got to come to us. It could have been that. Yeah, I think a lot of things, EJ, hurt. I think a lot of things hurt them. I think a lot of things, but at the same time, bro, like you're looking at, Dion said it. He was like, listen, man, plenty players I played against. I played against plenty players that were NFL ready. Basically, he felt could have been drafted. He said that. You had players taken from other small schools. I seen it. I seen it with my own eye. I seen it. You had players taken from other small schools. Some of the schools I ain't heard of. To be quite frankly. So what else we got going on, man? We got a troll. You say we got a troll? What a troll at? Oh, look at these guys. What is these guys talking about? Lionel Messi and Cristiano. What is these guys talking about? I wish Dennis Erickson would have signed Marshall Faulk instead of being. Man, I put that video up. If y'all watching, hit the like button for me and share the video for me, bro. I put that video up one time. I got a video. Go type in Footballville Marshall Faulk, and it's Marshall Faulk telling the story of how he wanted to be a Cane really bad, but I think Miami said they had one of the big running backs that came through Miami. Man, Marshall Faulk is my greatest college football player ever, bro. That made me, even hearing that made me want to throw up. I think everybody wanted Marshall Faulk as a cornerback, and he was hell bent on playing running back. But yeah, my man Marshall Faulk actually told the story of he wanted to play for Miami. And Miami, I think Miami was getting a running back from Broward. If I come across his name, I remember what he said. Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin, Marshall all on the same team. Yeah. I think Marvin, what's going on, Marvin Chapman? Thanks for being a member, big homie. Marvin Chapman, just maybe no players were in their mind was good enough. One thing about the NFL, they don't care where you're from. If you can play, they will find you. I believe that. Which hurt more, Marshall Faulk or Lamar Jackson? Yeah, listen, Lamar Jackson would have changed the face of Miami football. Um, the thought of having Lamar Jackson. I remember talking to Lamar Thomas on the sideline at one of these high school football games, and he was saying if he would leave Louisville, Lamar Jackson was going to leave with him. He was fed up with Rick Pitino. He didn't like being at Louisville. I can't listen, bro. I think about Lamar Jackson in the University of Miami. Teddy Bridgewater also, but Lamar Jackson in the University of Miami uniform would have been awesome. Oh my God, that would have been a fun 4 years, bro. That would have been fun. So today, man, Caneville show, we had two Central Rockers on the Caneville show today. We shot one Crib Talk, one Caneville show. One was we had AJ, Coach Snipes back on the show. Coach Snipes on the show he got Snipes hat on, got Snipes socks and stuff. Coach Snipes said, "Man, I think the people saw y'all interview with you, and they sent me some Snipes, some stuff that say Snipes on it, man. And man, we getting kids offers, we getting kids sponsors. But the second guest we had on the day was Antonio Brown, Deuce, DeLa, and the first question we asked him was, DeLa, did you really race Devin Hester?" First question we asked him. Did you really race Devin Hester? Because I done heard the folk tales. I done heard the stories. That was the first question we asked him. One second. Yeah, that was the first question we asked him right off the bat. Y'all got to watch the video. Y'all got to watch the video. I think a lot of people know the answer to that, though. Y'all got to watch the video. That was. But I tell you, Antonio Brown is what he said. Yeah, he raced him. He said he raced him. Yeah, he raced him. So, but his story, though, he has one of the greatest stories of triumph. And man, this man, listen, bro, I had a rough childhood. Daddy died when I was 12. He was on drugs. He used to beat my mom. I saw my daddy fight all my mama brothers. Friday nights used to be kind of hell for me. Antonio Brown's story, death after death after death after tragic death, violent death. I just had to ask him, like, bro, like, how did you keep going? Real quick, one thing he said, listen, he hadn't been to school in a year. He got kicked out of every school he went to, Dade County, since he was in elementary school. I didn't even ask him. I didn't ask him how much they bet. I should have asked him, huh? I guess maybe I'm going to text him and ask him. He said he got kicked out of every school in Dade County that he went to. And when he was 16 at 5'8", he could dunk a basketball. So he say, John Doe boys, 61st Street, Bo, Edie, Corey Smith, these guys basically told him he had to go to school. So my question to him was, bro, listen, you was 12 years old, you was help your mom out, you was raising your sisters and brothers. Like, I mean, the story is crazy. What kept you in school? Like, even though you went to school and you realized you liked playing football or something, but you were a grown man, like you was doing grown. What kept you in school? This man looked at me and said, he said, the John Doe, the guys in the hood, the guys in the hood, 61st Street, Donks, all those Northwestern fans, the drug dealers in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That everybody know from 61st Street, 15th, and all of that. He said they paid him to stay in school. This is one little piece. It's one little piece. Bro, listen, he been through so much Too Live. I'm gonna let you watch it when we put it up. Well, you'll get to see it first. You and the members. He went through he said the guys were paying him, I think, $500 every week or every 2 weeks to stay in school. And that just floored me. I was like, so the gangsters in Miami, the gangsters. I mean, these was the gangsters, dog. Everybody know what it was. They saw so much potential in you. Antonio Brown, DeLa, Deuce. They saw so much potential in you. He has 2 kids too, man. Malachi is always on Footballville. Washington Park, he has 2 kids that they the truth too. But they saw so much potential in him that they were willing to pay him. Fastest man I ever seen. They were willing to pay him to stay in school. And it wasn't like they were paying him because they were betting on him, because they were Miami Northwestern fans. He played for Miami Central. It wasn't anything like that. It was them seeing the potential in him. And these are the side of the gangsters. This the side of gangsters that never get told a lot of times. They paid him to go to school and stay in school. And eventually, he stayed there long enough that when he went to college, he made a decision to not come back and do the right thing. That is one of the most amazing tribe raising a kid stories I've ever seen in my life. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. He just sent me a picture right now. He just sent me a picture of him racing Devin Hester. Boy, that was right on time. That was right on time. That was right on time. Real fast. I'm going to show it to y'all again. Real fast. Y'all can't screenshot that. Devin Hester got the football jersey on and all. Listen, bro. One day, football, the value of football is going to be out there, and all these videos going to get 10,000 views, 20,000 views every time I come up. But I need y'all help, man. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta share it. Y'all gotta put it out there. Y'all gotta help me. Too Live. You don't get no more exclusive than that, dude. Too Live. What you say to that, Too Live? What you say? What you say, homeboy? It don't get no more exclusive than that. What to say, what to say. But man, this man's story, bro, listen, is a movie, man. He may be he may be the first time we sit down and be like, hey man, I think we could shoot a movie. Dog, the story is amazing. You know what I'm saying? The story is amazing. But he told it all. He told Trick Daddy shares in the company now. Listen, bro, listen. We gotta figure that out. Y'all want to crowdfund? Y'all want to become part of the company? Become part of the company and buy into the company? Let's see if we can figure that out and push this thing forward. But yeah, bro, it don't get no more exclusive than that. That was right on time. But crazy story, man. Amazing story of triumph and overcoming. I don't even know if you call it overcoming. It's just a story of no quit, a tribe raising a lost kid, and going to the extra. Listen, who would have ever thought that, man? Listen, we gonna pay him to stay in school and possibly team up with Najee and maybe knock our Northwestern team out. But we see so much in him that we gonna do whatever it is we got to do to help him get to where we feel he should be, and he don't even realize that his potential. Oh my, this is getting better and better. Brandon Goen said, DeLa was my freshman roommate at West Virginia. Man, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. He said already sound better than Sam Blue. Marvin said at Miami Jackson, boy used to have a car wash outside the school, head coach and car wash at school campus. Dog, he told us the story on how he drove a green Vert to school. And basically there was just another story of somebody saying, listen, bro, we're not gonna let you go astray. Take this car, do what you gotta do. Like, take this car, stay in school. Dog, I mean, if that's not that, he has a super unique story, dog, and I may really sit down with him and see if, hey man, like this need to be like this need to be told somehow. Somehow it needs to be told. But no, man, a very, very interesting story. He played with Najee. He said everybody was trying to stop them from throwing a swing pass to DeLa. To the defense shifted. By the third or fourth game, the defense had done shifted so far trying to stop DeLa from catching this screen pass that Najee used to just break right up the middle. It was 90 yards right up the middle because there wasn't nobody in the middle of the defense. Write the movie script. Man, when I think about writing movie script, bro, I have to say to myself, but that's like a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Yeah, I don't see how people write movie scripts. They be like, look, man, I wrote the script. Boy, that's 500 pages, boy. Maybe I'm lazy. I don't know. But update, man. Thad Franklin still locked in 100%. Somebody had some questions about Thad Franklin earlier today. MJR, you said it's easier than I think. Yeah, bro. It seems like a lot of the deal story hood. It seems like it's hard to do. What you're saying is not as hard. It's not as hard to do, bro. Listen, his story. We haven't heard about anybody jumping ship yet, man. But you got Daz Warsham. Looked like he was a little invisible. Keep hearing Patrick Payton, but he posted something the other day saying that he was a Cane through and through. Haven't heard anything yet about anybody getting up out of here. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Literally pay someone to write while you vocalize your thoughts and ideas. MeJR 786-405-9499. Hit me up. Let's talk about that. I have a few things that I want to do like that. So hit me up. MeJR, you wrote a book before, bro? That don't seem like an easy task. Maybe I'm making it out to be something it's not. Maybe. So, man, yeah. So you got the Notre Dame kid out there. Things buzzing around him. Heard a rumor that Jennings may want to go play with his brother. Does Jennings have a brother playing in Maryland? That's possible. That Jennings may want to go play with his brother in Maryland. Just a rumor, nothing concrete. That didn't come from our source. Spoke with Antoine Easterling this morning. That's another story that we like, man. That might be a documentary too, man. We don't know if we need to sit down on that. That may be a documentary. So Antoine Easterling will be coming to the show soon. Today, Coach Snipes. That's what we talked about today. We talked about when Coach Snipes and we're at Northwestern and they created the Ja'Cory Harris, Darius Johnson, Tommy Streeter team. And then when Easterling was accused of rape, they all were fired. So they had to sit and watch at the Orange Bowl when Northwestern faced Deerfield, shoelaces, 99 drive, and Snipes. Listen. Snipes dropped some. Listen, Snipes gave us some exclusive about that drive and about the offense struggling that game and how they overcame it. Two good interviews today, bro. And the crazy part of it is I spoke with both of them guys really, really late. I didn't know if any one of them was going to show up because it was so late. But it turned out good, man. Got two awesome videos coming through. And then me and X did the Caneville thing. Broke that down. But today was a good day, bro. It really was. It turned out well. Turned out really well. But not yet, Bostic. Nothing yet on this transfer kid. But I tell you one thing, this transfer portal talk is becoming every day. I tell y'all, college free agency is here. Motherfucker talking about the transfer portal every day. Every day. Yeah, I want to sit Easterling down. We kind of thought about finding a girl, see if the girl want to talk. Maybe we can put the story together. She's a grown woman now. She may feel different about what happened. She may feel the same. We talked about that. Oh, I'm back. I blacked out for a minute, huh? I know I did. I know I got missing for a minute, for a second there. A minute second. I'm back though. DeLa said, DeLa just texted me back. He said, yep, that was my roommate. What you say? You watched a few How Tos? Yeah, Marvin. We gonna get to that one too, bro. Brandon Goins, yeah. Coach Doc Holliday told me before the meeting, DeLa, you could live 3 or 4 lifetimes and you won't hear another story like his. He's gonna need help adjusting to his living outside of MIA. Right, but he said, listen, he listen. The man was a grown man. He said, he said at that point he wasn't coming back to Miami. It was too hot down here, and he made a decision to prove everybody wrong, and he did, and he did, and he did. Brandon Goins, you some kin to the guy that writes the books? Of course, I heard of DeMar Dorsey. So listen, yeah, man, y'all want to get in with Footballville? Y'all want to get some crowdfunding going on, or to get some stock in the Footballville? We looking going public, man. I've been talking to my business people about going public, man. See, figure this thing out. Take this thing public. I have a few family members who have church stuff. I hope y'all, man, speaking of jumping in the stocks, man, y'all want to get involved. 786-459-499. I signed up a few people yesterday. Listen, man, if y'all not taking advantage of this time right now with the stock market and what's going on, listen, listen to me close. Let me take these goddamn glasses off. Hey, turn this light, put this light in my face. Hope y'all can see me now. I look sexy enough. Finna get them together, man. Listen, if listen, it's one thing to not be involved with the stock market and sit here and just watch stocks and crypto blow up. Ethereum Classic up 200% in a week, and you're not doing nothing. It's another thing to just sit here and you have resources and not doing anything. My question is I've been talking to you guys about stocks for maybe 6 months. We've seen Deuce Coin blow up. We've seen Bitcoin go up. We've seen a few things go up, let alone the stocks inside of CCI that you don't see. What stops us for not going all in? Like, what stops us from not? And I'm going to say something that you guys probably can't relate to, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Um, I'm gonna break it down for you. If okay, so if Deuce Coin it was 7 cents I think, when I got in. It's 60 cents now. That's like 6 times. That's like 6 times the price. That means Deuce Coin flipped 6 times. That means if you had $1,000 in it when it was 7 cents, you would have like $7,000 or something of that nature. Maybe a little more when you start talking about compound interest and all that stuff. It's going to go to $1. It's at 60 cents now. Yeah, we do options trading. A lot of times, long term though. We got our philosophy on that. What's stopping you from taking out a loan on your house? What's stopping you from selling one of your cars, taking that money, and putting $20,000 into Deuce Coin and watching it flip 4 times? Now you got $100,000. Like, I understand we don't trust investment and stuff, but we're watching this happen right in our face. I tell y'all this all the time. It's happening right in our face, and we're watching it happen at real time. Let me see. Let's get in here. What we got going on right here? What is this we got right here? Bitcoin. We got a little bit of Bitcoin right here. We're gonna pull this up. It's happening right in our face. I'm about to do a little experiment with you. We got Bitcoin right here. We're looking at Bitcoin. This is a 1-day chart. Each one of these bars equals 1 day. That's 1 day, that's 1 day, that's 1 day, that's 1 day, right? That's 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 1 day. Each one of these green and red things equals a day. We're sitting here watching this. So if we go back to, let's go back to December of 2020, December. Yeah, Cardano is a good one to get. Bitcoin was $23,000. I was sitting here, I was talking the same, we was talking the same exact way that I'm talking now. I'm about to show you something. This is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right on your Cash App. It's right on your Cash App. If you scroll through your Cash App, you switch it from stocks, it turns into Bitcoin. December of 2020, Bitcoin was $23,000. The same way I was talking now, talking then, I was talking now. Bitcoin is now $56,000. That means it doubled. If you had $5,000 in Bitcoin in December of 20, your $5,000 will now be $10,000. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, but I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with a scam, foolproof plan. B-boy, make some noise. Who knows what song that is? First person to tell me what song that is, I seen you something. Seen your prize or something. B-boys, make some noise. And okay, so it gets worse though. So if we go back, if we go all the way back, if we go back to, let's go back to March of 2009, March of 2020. March of 2020, Bitcoin was $4,000. Yeah, that is. Terrence, you got me. Oh, Mo was the first one to say. I thought I was singing I thought I was singing the scenario. Y'all got me. Man, I used to sit in front of the radio and call the radio station, try to get them to play Slam. Slam! Do. So listen. So who was the first one? Mo Better. Mo Better was the first one. Mo Better, man, you got to send me a text, 786-405-9499. It was $4,000, bro. A year ago, when COVID hit, it got down to $4,000, man. We can't make this up. So that means Bitcoin has flipped. Somebody do this math. How much was Bitcoin in 2010? Bro, listen, that's when somebody was begging me to buy it in 2012. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was worth $5. They was begging me to buy it. So in March of 2020, Bitcoin was $5,000. That means now it's $50,000 roughly. It went up. It's went up 10 times. Basically 1,000%. Basically, somebody do the math on that. If you had $1,000 in Bitcoin, $1,000 in Bitcoin, and it goes up 1,000%, how much money is that? That's just sitting there. That's just sitting there. That's just you put $1,000 in and you forgot it was there. You fell asleep, woke up in a coma, and you fell back up. It was a year later, and you check your cash out. Somebody do the math on that. How much money is 1,000% times $1,000 with the compound interest? How much money is that? $1 million. BJR, are you sure that's $1 million? Let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna see what the other answers are. I guess nobody else got a calculator. Let's see what other answers are. I know all we're doing is just adding zeros. I know that's all we're doing is just adding zeros. But the compound interest on that, when it starts compounding, listen, the numbers are crazy when it starts compounding, and now you have now you got $5,000, and it's $5,000 times 800%. Like it. But what the point I'm trying to make is that if you would have brought it then, it went up 1,000%. Mijr said you have $1 million. I don't know if that's true. That's a lot of money. But now we're at $50,000. Bitcoin is $50,000. And I'm here to tell you that I don't know if it's going to go up another 1,000%, but it's going to be damn close. And you saying I should have brought it at $4,000 when it was $4,000. I should have got in then. And sitting here now doing nothing, you're going to be saying it again in a year. The same thing. The same thing. You're going to be saying the same thing again. Oh, man, I had a second chance to get in. I should have brought it when it was at 50,000. If you literally had some balls, 1,000 times 1,000 million Dade County Education Finance. Clavon Bostic, you missing my point. My point is, it's all percentages, right? So if you put $1,000 in your Cash App in Bitcoin right now, it's going to go from $50,000 to $100,000 one day. You understand? Maybe $200,000. The moral of the story is, you can't just keep sitting and watching and blowing away your chance to become financial free because you don't want to slow down long enough to understand financing a little bit and taking advantage of it. And now you have $100,000 in 2 years. Or now you got $100,000 in 2 years. Listen, Get in now. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, something, CCI. If you don't understand this stuff, CCI, come get involved. Sign up for a year. Listen, it's simple the way we do it. Get involved, bro. Take a loan out on the house. This stuff can free you up from the everyday rigor and roll, bro. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to put it. If you want to get involved, 786-405-9499. That's the show for today. Me, JR, man, thanks for the calculator. I appreciate you, bro. I'm out.